Shot from Nurse. Kapanen able to field the rebound, settle it down, and give it up for Dickinson. He'll take it hard to the hole with a backhander in front, and a save made by Knight. Rebound available in the blue paint. Still loose. Knight reaching and finally puts it to rest.
Just missed a tip by not much, but good work down low by the Dickinson line. A nice little spinorama to find that pass on the backhand right through to Kapanen. And then Trent Frederick just keeps jamming away here in loose puck. I mean, he had one or two good whacks at it. You could see Kaiser trying to take him away.
They take 3 of 4 from the Kraken, and when Anaheim blew one last night, it's a 2-point lead in the division. Jarry just made a tough save on a high riser down in game, something we've talked about frequently this year because Edmonton's found itself in that spot. Bouchard to Savoy, quick snapshot, testing that short side, and Spencer Knight makes the save.
The only way you can learn it, you got to learn it on the fly.
Trip coming against Chicago. Emerson is shot off the goalpost. 2 bars hit. Drive by Wallman and a save made by Spencer Knight.
No possession entry, beautiful pass to get this across. And Emerson rings the...
Still number 1 in the league for now. Here's Nugent Hopkins dropping to McDavid. He fires just wide. That might have kissed the right pads of Spencer Knight. Bouchard on the rebound with Savoy. McDavid, however, had it hacked free by Ryan Green. A reload for Edmonton. McDavid powering his way to the net. Stopped by Knight. And it's Roslovic out to the point for Bouchard. Angled off the boards, Savoy. Here's a quick dish to Nugent Hopkins. Hyman not out there for this power play. One-timer Bouchard, kick save made. McDavid tried to center, stolen away. And this is a shorthanded chance for Teuvo Teravainen. Off to Slaggert. He's in. He shoots, and it's over the net. Slaggert unable to hit the net, shorthanded. What a chance for Chicago. Goes by the boards. McDavid back into the zone.
Hyman out there now.
Hyman, Savoy working to free it up for McDavid. Wallman to Nugent Hopkins. He shoots. Save. Rebound. Another stop on Savoy. As Oilers scratched out a 3-2 overtime win in this building back in November. And then in January, 4-1 was the final. Emerson, a shot tipped on tonight.
Green had a little exchange with the official afterwards. Maybe thought it was a high hit.
Nugent Hopkins to Roslovic. He has a step. Quick snapshot. Juicy rebound. Shovel toward the net and ended up high from Hyman. Emerson. Roslovic. Nugent Hopkins. One-timer Wallman. Save made by Spencer Knight. Again, a rebound available. Block shot by Podkolzin. In front, and Bertuzzi wasn't ready. Went off the heel of a stick. You won't see that often. Shot by Vlasic was tipped. And a save made by Tristan Jarry. And retracked by Rinzel, who muscles him off the puck. Kapanen forces a bad pass. Shot point blank by Dickinson. And a tough save made by Spencer Knight.
But he's fast, and he's looking. Nice pass up the ice to find him.
McDavid, beautiful dish to the net. A denial by Spencer Knight against Podkolzin. 1 minute to go in the period. Good chance for Edmonton right after Chicago's opportunity. Now Connor Bedard. Hawks have just not hit the net nearly often tonight. Nazar, and here's a shot by Bedard and a save made by Jarry. Oilers 2 for 26 over their last 10. The Hawks 1 for their last 28. Here's Bertuzzi hard to the hole. Bounced off his stick, came to Nazar, and he could not hit the net. Might have been deflected. One-timer off the post. Frundell looking for his second NHL goal, missed by an eyelash. Bedard in his 3rd season won the Calder 2 years ago. Bertuzzi in front, hit just wide of Tristan Jarry, officially credited with 5 first period saves. Frundell. Bertuzzi. Career year for him, 31. Tucks for Tyler Bertuzzi. Kane free, and all of a sudden a shorthanded chance. Heading for the net, Kapanen. Denied! Spencer Knight got it with a blocker. But the Hawks chop it out towards center. And now a spin, a dish, Bedard, a shot, and a kick save made by Tristan Jarry. And Knight's still not ready.
Beautiful pass by Lardis as he gets this one across. And for Bedard, he has that time to pick, tries to go up over the blocker, and just a good positional save. He's out at the edge of the blue paint. And I think Jarry knows that Wallman's going to get there, so he can be aggressive out on the...
Nazar backhands one touch. Donato, but a nice play by Nurse. It leads to a breakaway. Adam Henrique, backhander, score! On the rebound! Adam Henrique with his first goal in 51 games! 1-0, Edmonton!
He's had some great chances to get off the schneid. Goalless in his last 50. Put up a couple assists in the last 6 games, though, and he's had some good looks. Beautiful pass once again up the ice. Just a little tiny backhand that finds him in motion. First one stopped. Second one he jams home in the backhand side, and it's a big one for Edmonton to get off the schneid.
Bertuzzi, another hard rim around the boards to Crevier. McCann, stolen away by McDavid. Another breakaway. McDavid in on Soderblom. A shot denied. Vlasic got back to cut off the angle. Soderblom, and he gives up the go-ahead goal, but had to stare to this one down.
Yeah, this is a nice save, and you could see Vlasic just to the right closing in, and he took the right line. That's the most important. If he tries to come straight back to the net.
Bouchard. McDavid. Bouchard gives it back. Connor McDavid to the net. Savoy rattles home. Banked it off for Chicago player. And for Matt Savoy, it's a goal, his 4th in 5 games, that puts Edmonton up 2-0.
1-0 game, chances at both ends, but again, just a nice little give and go twice between McDavid and Bouchard, and then it's attack. Once McDavid gets his puck back, the second time, he goes from high to low aggressively, hard pass down to Savoy, and this is all in one motion. He wraps this puck around and jams it in. Gets a little bit of a bounce, but because he takes it there aggressively.
And it's taken away by McCabe. And here's a 2-on-1 shorthanded. Bouchard back. Ryan Green. The McCabe denied. Tristan Jarry. Savoy with an interception. McDavid a drop. And then Podkolzin a little behind Savoy with that pass.
It's not. He's in a perfect spot to let that shot go.
Ekholm a steal. Now McDavid again. Challenging, ditching. Quick shot, score! Savoy second of the period.
Breaks down the ice, but again, in the neutral zone, watch this. Just a quick step up by Ekholm. You talked about Nurse earlier in the game on the transitional play, holding that line. And then a beautiful little backhand pass threaded right through to Savoy. Quick elevation.
Similar to the play where Nurse triggered one going the other way. This time
Maybe
it's Ekholm.
looking for offside here, I think.
Chicago is using their coach's challenge to determine if the play was offside.
He did make a move right on the line, McDavid. If you watch, he brings this puck and then he goes from right to left as soon as he comes across the line. Question now is, does he have control of this puck?
He's dragging it across.
Might need to take another look or two at that one. I mean, it is him that has the puck on the stick, and I mean the old Rick Nash. Remember, Rick Nash used to come in,
back his way
into the offensive zone.
Pretty quick determination. Here's Garrett Rank with a ruling.
After coach's challenge video review, it was determined that at 2:28 the play was offside. No goal.
It was almost a flyby by him.
Podkolzin. He'll hit the line. McDavid in. And a save made. Spencer Knight.
He just tries to go short side, misses the net. McDavid right afterwards on the quick transitional play.
Teravainen there with support. Centering pass. Up top, Rinzel. Teravainen. One time on that. Save made. And then a rebound put home. Lourdes. Jarry made the initial stop, but Lourdes nudged just enough to get it over the line, and the Hawks suddenly are within a goal.
Bedard. You're going to see it come up here from down low up to high, and for Bedard, he rips this puck quickly, a little deflection in front, so it's not a clean save by Jarry. It's actually a deflected puck right there off the skate of Lourdes, and then he follows it up with that quick stick and just gets enough of a chop to put this one up over top. Bang. Good left pad save, and then he just jams it through and actually goes off the skate, it looks like, of Murphy, who's trying to defend.
With Anaheim. Now the Ducks would have a game in hand. They gave one up last night. Here's Connor Murphy. To Roslovic, steps in, shoots, and a save. Spencer Knight.
Nice entry into the zone. Murphy finds Roslovic, and he walks in, a little flyby screen, picks his spot. Solid save. It's always a good one when the puck hits you in the crest. You know you're in the right spot.
I witnessed one in person in the minors. Nugent Hopkins moving through the neutral zone. Wrist shot fought off by Knight. He got just enough. Nugent Hopkins watches as Nurse dropped it off to Murphy. Szymanski a drop to Henrique. Shot got through. A save. Knight, a rebound. And another stop by Knight. This one on Nurse. Donato hard rim. Second time Teravainen didn't get it through. Here's Frundell. Tried to center for Bertuzzi. Teravainen in front. Redirect. Donato and a tough stop.
Skating to the left and just kind of zipped that little wrister down deep. It created all this chaos around the net. That one deflected off of Donato. Couple jabs afterwards that Ekholm didn't like too much. Into the hands and blocker.
Bedard up top. Bertuzzi. A drive, and that was redirected wide. Teravainen, 70 seconds to play. Slapped off Dickinson against his former team, and the net empty. He'll dish, but Colson scores.
Keep it to the corner. A couple of great fakes by the defenders, and this clear by Connor Murphy goes off of his two-time teammate this year with the Hawks, and now